All right, here we go. Big Daddy Shit, day 977. Park. So it's not as orangey outside today, but it's still kind of ashy. So on like, I go out. I thought that my car was just dirty. I mean, it's dirty, but there's like a cake of like dust on it, and then so I thought, oh, it's the ash, and that's why it's not safe for people to go out and run. And they even said not to walk and stuff. But you know what? I'm a trooper, so I'm here to do my whole ash walk, right? And it is kind of nuts because, okay, I use the same gator, this mask thing every day, and I realized today I should have changed it because I could totally smell all of the dirt and stuff inside this. So maybe I should have used two, but then I heard the people on the radio saying like, yeah, the only thing safe is the N95 mask. You should stay indoors. I get it. So this is one of those days where I'm thankful that I'm not trying to overexert myself and heavily breathe in the ash inside of my lungs, right? Oh my gosh. Look at this. So I guess I could get these and start drinking. I'm kidding. I think those are the plants. I think those are the aloe vera plants. So if I fall in a bush or something, then I'm not sure. But so the whole health warnings and stuff, and everybody's talking about the different things, but all I know is restaurants are opening up in Orange County. And the reason why I'm excited about it, it turns out that Korean barbecue is back open. Not barbecue night, because that's still in LA County. But Gen Korean barbecue is still open. So I'm like, oh, not still open. I mean, they just opened. So it comes down to one of those decisions. Do I do it? Do I bite the bullet? And see, it's funny because it's like, I'd always go when it's like lunchtime because you guys have those specials, right? You guys, I mean, they did, right? And then so it's like $16, all you can eat. And it's exciting. You just eat all the meat and salad, don't eat any carbs, and you feel pretty good. And then so, like barbecue night, that one's like amazing price over there too, right? But then dinner, it goes up to like $22. You're like, oh my gosh, but they give you like, the ribs and all that kind of stuff, whatever, right? But the thing is, I only like the lunch special, because I like beef belly and brisket. I'm not a big rib guy. I mean, barbecue ribs, yeah. Well, okay, I'll eat it, but it's not the first on my list because it's so filling, right? And then so, what is it? Yeah. So then when I was eating for this, during this quarantine period, it's like, barbecue night would have that $16 lunch special to give you like the portion control, and it was just enough. And you're not overeating and stuff. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. And so now, me and my stupid self think like, oh, for $6 more, I could eat all you can eat and all this stuff. And I'm like, I don't feel like doing that. But I have to admit, when I found out, it's like trigger those neurons in your brain. Just like, oh my gosh, it's open. And then even Don Jose, my favorite Mexican restaurant, they're opening up. So I thought, ooh, Mexican pizza, right? So it's one of those things where it's like, I guess, they say like, I think it's 30 days. You do 30 days without something, then it's a habit, right? So I've been out of the habit of going to these places, all you can eat buffet. And even though I have all the fond memories of all the times I did the buffets and stuff, it's not one of those things where I'm just going to just hop in my car and go, right? And this one's not even a virus scare or anything. I trust my people, right? But to go and, I'm thinking about the consequences, like after food coma. I mean, like a sandwich sometimes gets me all sluggish. So I can't imagine eating the equivalent of a small animal on how that's going to make me feel. Do I think it's going to make me feel good? Of course not. That's why I'm like slowly talking myself not going. But, yeah. But I mean, if someone wants to go for like my birthday celebration and stuff, okay, fine, let's go. Right? But I mean, it's not my first priority list. I mean, that Mexican pizza at Don Jose, or was it? They changed the name to something, Rodrigo's. Maybe Rodrigo's Don Jose's son, who knows? But yeah. And I remember too, it's I could tell this story, why not? So I think I told you sometimes after I eat, because I didn't eat all day today, okay? And then I didn't even drink my protein drink or nothing. I mean, I'm going like on empty right now. So, you think about all those little crazy things like, ooh, I'm going to go get liverwurst and Ritz crackers and just eat that, or, something, spice and green sausage or something, right? But I know that around this time, a lot of the food places are all closed. Or not closed. Their drive-through is like super busy. So I always let fate decide. Okay, drive by this one. Not there, not there, not there, not there, right? And then so all the places are like super busy. So I totally forgot while I was telling the story. But maybe it'll come up. Okay, this is. I'm not going to cheat and rewind either. This is pure Shin story at its finest. I need more fish. There's a reason why I was going to tell you this story. We're talking about Korean barbecue. Talking about letting fate decide. Oh, I remember. Yeah, so I think what it is, I mean, if I watch the review, probably something different. But I know that I do the drive-by, and if there's a big line, I say, forget it. I don't want to do it. Because then you got to wait like an hour to get in, right? Just so you could stuff your face, feel like crap afterwards. And you got to exercise it off, right? So I don't have the luxury right now of going to the gym and burning it off, right? I have the luxury of walking at the park. I could run, be basketball like these guys, right? So, I don't know. I think just talking about the food stuff and talking about it. So I have to thank you guys, actually. Because I know for me and my crazy-minded self, when I just think it's a good idea, okay, let's do it, Steve, you and me. And then, I'm Steve, right? It's like, what? I'm going to eat enough for 2 people? No. So this one, I got to think of the rational thoughts about, okay, good idea or bad idea? Okay, this case, yeah, it's a bad idea. Oh, I remember. So for me to do that whole 30 days of just eating at home, eating good portions, ration of food and stuff, it's like doing the whole barbecue stuff is not, making me like excited. Before I used to super get excited. I mean, look at me, right? But once you start getting these habits, you got to be able to stick with these habits. Because, yeah, I saved a lot of money too. But, you know, once you start doing it again, like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go do it. And then this weekend, some of your friends go, hey, we're going to go there. You go again. Next week, oh, you know, I'll go again. And all of a sudden, it's like comes a habit again. And there you are. You're out $60. Whereas I could be at home, you know, buying the food from Costco and just, you know, eating like a reasonable person. So that's how it is. Oh, yeah. I remember why I was going to tell you that story. Taco Bell. Fond memories of Taco Bell. I remember going to, when I went to UC Davis a long time ago, tacos were so cheap, everything. I remember me and my buddies, like there's 4 of us, we would go and we would order a ton. I mean, we're all football players and all kinds of stuff, right? And then so the bill would come out to like $8. We're like, oh my gosh, $8? We're like pigs. And I remember telling the story to our friends. Oh yeah, we talk about like, wow, we spent $8. Like, no way. What'd you get? You know, because it was really cheap back then. And then so, you know, over the years, Taco Bell got more expensive. And then so, you know, I remember the bean burrito with the wild sauce. That was pretty awesome. They used to have a Bell Beefer. Actually, I never ate that. I was too young for that one. But I remember people were able to order, I think it was like a taco hamburger, you know, like a sloppy Joe. I have no idea. Go on the internet. Find, oh God. This is a really bad area right here. Okay. So, what happens is, when they got rid of the Mex Melts, I was super pissed, right? And I'm like, oh man, that was one of my favorite things. And then so I remember one time I was, you know, going through there because there's nothing else to eat one time driving. And I go, gosh, if only you guys had Mex Melts. And the Taco Bell lady said, oh, you mean a cheese roll-up with extra meat and pico sauce? I'm like, what? She's all, yeah, that's a Mex Melt. I go, oh my gosh, give me 2 of them, right? And then so, whenever I went to Taco Bell, I'd get that. Even though I loved taco salads, which they don't serve anymore, and the Mexican pizza. So, you know, over time, I think the quality control of the Mexican pizza, like, you know, went down the tubes and whatever. But still, you have memories of like, oh, Mexican pizza, thinking like, oh, it's like $1, maybe $2 to max, whatever, right? So, I read on the internet, oh, they're gonna cancel Mexican pizzas because the boxes are too pollutant. You're like, that sucks. Because, okay, first of all, everybody knows. Well, if you didn't know, now you're going to know. All the ingredients of Taco Bell are the same. Meat, cheese, tortillas, or crunchy shell, whatever, right? So it's not like, you know, they could just, I mean, I guess maybe the circle flour shell for the things. So, oh, we got to get rid of this, save money. Okay, I get it. You know, Taco Bell, sorry. I haven't been buying your stuff for a while, but I guess I should have. So anyways, I'm thinking like, oh, Mexican pizza, cancel culture. Okay, you know what I gotta do? I gotta go get a Mexican pizza. So there I was, driving after one of these walks to Taco Bell. I'm thinking in my mind, I'm gonna eat the, you know, stuff out of this, right? And then, you know, maybe I'm gonna buy 2. You know, just because, you know, it's gonna be extinct like a dinosaur soon. And so I go there, and it's funny. In and out, you have lines that are ridiculous. You know, Chick-fil-A, you know, well, not Costco, but that's different. But it's like everything's super long line. McDonald's, super long line. Taco Bell, there's 2 people in the line. I'm like, yes, not gonna be that long a line. It took like 15 minutes. I'm like, holy crud, right? So I finally get up there. I'm excited. All right. Let me get 2 Mexican pizzas. Is that it, or do you want the combo? Yeah, that's it. That'll be $11. I go, oh my gosh, $11? How much are these? You know, it's like 5 something. I go, oh. And you know what I did? I said, never mind. I'm not that hungry. Sorry, I wish it was a greater story, but I know the buildup sucks. I get it, but I didn't eat that Mexican pizza, and I am too cheap to buy a Mexican pizza that I once bought for $1. I think maybe $2 max for $5. Oh my gosh. Why don't I just wait for Taco Tuesday or something and get like, you know, five tacos? But no, because I remember when the tacos were like 19 cents, right? Now the tacos are like $1.70 something. I'm like, oh my gosh. So, you know, that's probably why I don't eat a Taco Bell much. Now, is it good? Oh yeah, I think their tacos are way better than Del Taco. Except Barstow Del Taco. That's the one. If you don't know, yeah, you got to go someday. When you go to Barstow, it's like the chosen one Del Taco. But okay, enough food. I'm gonna just walk. All right, there we go. Day 977 in the books. So, yeah, I was thinking about all my different stories about my food things in the past, whatever, on how far I've come, and yeah, it's like I can't wait till I could look back at these stories and laugh at them, and like how the body that's like I adjust, you know. So I have adjusted, and I'm doing pretty good, and we'll see. So only time will tell on this one, but at least what I know I'm not doing is going out and gonna chow down on these memories, right? I have new memories to make, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. So anyways, oh gosh, these flies. Big Daddy Shant, day 977. If I could exercise 977 days in a row, you could exercise 977 days in a row. If I could do it, you could do it. And I'm doing it. Not eating memories.